about cars and things, about being a star and things. I thought that I would outgrow this feeling. It seems my dream won't go away, so it's more like...
Hello, welcome, Devil Sniper here, and today I'm bringing you episode number 27 of our career mode with Frankfurt. So we're in a good vein of form at this moment in time, and it's something I really want to build on. I really want to make a good push on the league. As much as I really want to do well in Europe, I want to make a good push in the league, make sure we get that 6th position, make sure we get into Europe as an absolute minimum. It's going to be tough because at this moment in time, the likes of Dortmund and Bayern Munich are just doing so well at the top of the table. As you can see, Dortmund are literally just walking away with it at this moment in time. It's unbelievable that they've only lost one game, they've only drew one game, and they've already got a plus 19 goal difference. Not only are they scoring for fun, but they're winning games for fun at this moment in time. We have dropped quite a few points, quite a few sloppy points in my personal opinion. We need to really up our game and really push a lot harder and try and increase our points total before we get to the Christmas time, when we know that the games come thicker and faster and it becomes a little bit more competitive because everything's coming to the end, especially with the German Cup. We want to still be in amongst it and hopefully pushing for another final if possible. So our first free kick in a decent position. Schweg steps up, and what an almighty hit. Have a look at that again. An absolutely beautifully drifted free kick over that wall just onto the post, and the keeper manages to punch it away with the ricochet. It was really unfortunate, and it's the best free kick I think I've taken all year. To be fair, I think it's one of the only free kicks I've had in career mode in an actual decent position to have an opportunity of scoring a goal, to be fair. But Werder Bremen, it literally sparked them into life. They really started to come into the game, started to dominate possession, and as you can see, they're crafting a beautiful opportunity. But never fear, Trappy is here. Our defender did get a foot on it, so it did take a bit of pace away, but Trappy done the business. He's such a revelation in that goal. He honestly is an Iron Man. He is Captain Germany, Captain America. He is just the Incredible Hulk. The stuff he does in between those sticks astounds me week in, week out. And I mean, as you know, I do have a love affair with Raúl Jimenez, but my God, he's just so good. As you were seeing from that cross, I really want to speak then because that was just awful. I don't know what actually happened. The ball came in, we went to header it, and we done absolutely nothing. I don't even know. I can't even tell you what happened. It just didn't happen. It did not go on the head and it did not go in the top corner, which was frustrating. So I made a few changes, and I want the boys to burst into life in the last third of the game. Really pick up the tempo, really have a crack. A nice ball in from Lezz, and whatever the Werder Bremen goalkeeper was thinking of, I just do not know. But he made it so easy for Wallison. He sort of comes out and he flaps at it at the wrong way. Watch his right hand. He goes up with his left to begin with, and then with his right hand he's punching towards to knock it over the bar. But he just completely and utterly cocks it up, which was absolutely fantastic from our point of view. But almost instantly, Werder Bremen strike back, and it was a really nice crafted goal. Great ball, just dinked over, and the movement of the attacker just there was absolutely sensational. He knew that the defender was coming in to body check him. He just moved out of the way, took the ball, struck it, and scored a very nice goal. But we're never down and out. We've got a fighting spirit. The way we close down is fantastic. The keeper makes an error. It comes to Lezz, and oh my days, Lezz sticks it in the top corner. Kladlek with an absolutely sensational goal, but it came from literally hustling and bustling and never allowing Werder Bremen to settle on the ball. The keeper makes a huge error, but my God, Lezz does the rest. What an absolute sensational hit, to be honest. You've got to just stand up and say, lad, take a bow. That was sensational. We did push our luck in the closing moments. Trappy coming out there, nothing really was happening, but we were having to defend very stoutly for once, and we managed to do so, which made me really happy, because our defending at times has been really, what's a polite word? Lackadaisical, I think, is the politest way I can describe it. But we came away with a 2-1 victory, which made me extremely proud. And as you can see, I've got a few boys going away. We've got Bastian Obzipka, Sebastian Jung, and of course we've got Zambrano going away on international duty. But it's great to see Jungi and Obzipka going away on international duty. They're both such world-class fullbacks, in my opinion. And saying that, I've said it in a couple of the previous episodes, when we've still got the likes of Stefano, who plays right back, who's he's actually awesome. He's scored an absolute perler, as we know, of that right foot into the top corner. On top of that, we've got Constant, who I believe in the last episode had that little mazy run, played a nice little 1-2 with Jonas Flum, and managed to dink it into the bottom corner. Well, it was a bit of a power shot, it wasn't really a dink, but he played so well, and he really is a decent fullback. And it's strange that we've got such an abundance of talented fullbacks, which is absolutely beautiful. As you can see there, the ball over the top just highlights at times that our big man Raul Jimenez does not always have the pace, but a beautiful ball there over the top into Lezz. Lezz has an absolutely huge opportunity, but unfortunately just puts it wide, and we would absolutely dominate this game. Absolutely fantastic play there from Lezz. He does the roulette, cuts inside, gets the shot off, but unfortunately it's just not meant to be at this moment in time. We were trying, absolutely trying. The boys really did literally have the attitude of, do you know what, stuff it, we're going to start really accelerating. We're in such a good vein of form. We want to go out there and just batter people. We don't want to beat them 1-0. We want to absolutely batter them. And at times, against Freiburg, how the score was 0-0, I just still don't know at this moment in time. I really don't, because we were absolutely destroying them. Their goal seemed to have this magical spell where the ball just would not go in. But as you can see, a rather rash tackle. Oh my days, talk about rash. That was a disgraceful tackle. The lad was lucky to stay on the pitch, to be honest. Absolutely lucky to stay on the pitch. But you could see we were just trying and nothing was coming. So I decided, you know what, we've got to make a few substitutions, get some fresh legs on there, try and get the boys, you know, just move up that next level, that next gear. Beautiful crossing. A little bit of confusion there between the Freiburg defenders, but they managed to come away with the ball, and that was their luck. We just never managed to come away with the ball. Jimenez going for an early shot there. You could see how impatient he was and how frustrated he was getting because he wasn't getting much service, but the corner comes in. Who is there? Of course it is Jimenez, getting frustrated in one moment, winning the corner, and then the next moment he's heading the ball in. He does what he does best, and I love this about him. He makes the space in between three defenders. In between three defenders, he finds space that does not exist, and he heads the ball home. How does he freaking well do this? Is he Harry freaking Potter? Because he's just an absolute god in my personal eye. He is Zatalan. Dare to freaking Raul Jimenez. Oh my days, I absolutely love the guy, absolutely love him. We had a shot right at the death of the game. Unfortunately, it was nothing spectacular. We hit it too well and we hit it too straight, which is really frustrating. You just want to miss-hit it a little bit so it flies in the top corner. The luck wasn't there for that, but we did manage to win and take another 3 points. This run at this moment in time is absolutely sensational, absolutely sensational. I believe it's now 6 games undefeated, and we've only conceded 1 goal in those 6 games, and I believe Jimenez has scored either 4 or 5 goals. He scored in the last game 4 or 5 goals, I believe. So I'm absolutely chuffed to bits with the way the boys are actually playing. But now it's time for the big one. Yes, it is Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich. Look at that side, absolutely fantastic side. Of course, as you will know, last season Mandzukic powered his way to the leading goal scorer. He took the golden boot in the Bundesliga with, I think it was 26 goals in the Bundesliga, which is a phenomenal total, an absolutely phenomenal total. But straight away, we were on the attack. A beautiful ball into my boy, Hakan. The shot is there, but Manuel Neuer is just amazing. And then it just turned into the Bayern Munich show. They refuse to give the ball up. It is literally attached to their foot with sticky back plastic. It's so frustrating, and which means we have to concentrate so much more. And as you can see, the boys were doing a good job, and we were living literally on scraps. A nice ball through into Chirac. Chirac with the shot. You could see that he snatched at it. You know, he did have a bit more time, a little bit more composure, and perhaps we could have created something. But my God, Munich literally were toying with us. Absolutely toying. You could feel that Bayern Munich had another gear, or maybe 2 gears to go up, where we were literally on the rev limiter. We were absolutely pushing ourselves into the ground. We were chasing, we were harrying. Perhaps we overchased. Perhaps we need to, you know, stand off them a few yards and give them that opportunity to come at us. But when they choose to score, they score. That was a beautifully crafted cross. The run was absolutely sensational. The way that he found the space, he deluded the defender and had acres of space in the middle of the goal just to slot the ball home. I mean, that's fantastic. You can see that our back four was a little bit stale and a little bit on the slow side to react to the situation, which was frustrating. But we never give up. And as you can see, Jimenez down that right-hand side, getting to the byline, pulling the ball back. Manuel Neuer with a simple punch out that he sort of gets wrong. I felt that was a penalty, but the referee disagreed, which was a shame. But it was just such a competitive game, and Manuel Neuer he never looked in trouble at any point during the game. And as I say, you could just feel that Bayern Munich still had that extra gear to go, where we were definitely at full throttle. And in the last few moments, I told the boys just to go for it. A nice little roulette there from Wallison. Gets a little bit lucky as the ball goes to Schwegs. Schwegs feeds it back into Wallison. Wallison cuts inside, opens his body up for the shot. Manuel Neuer to save, and Schwegs is there to give us the equaliser. That never die factor. The boys refuse to lay down. They refuse to back down to the bigger sides. They refuse to lose to Bayern Munich, though we have lost once to Bayern Munich. But that's not the point. It was an absolutely sensational last few moments of the games. A little bit of luck after the roulette with our boy Wallison, but it was all worth it as the game ends 1-1.
I used to dream about cars and things, about being a star and things. I thought that I would